it's me Bea. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on this sunny day. You're welcome. First and foremost, I'd like to apologise. It's been quite a while since my last video. Basically, I've just been kind of relaxing and like focusing more on centering myself and really kind of putting energy into the people in my life who are the most important. So essentially just me. So sorry I've been a bit MIA, but I'm back now, guys. And a week ago, I put out a request on my Instagram and Facebook just for some questions that you guys want to ask me, and I had millions of responses. Guys, I can't answer them all. I'm just too busy. So I've picked just six really interesting ones that I think will help you get to know me a bit better, because that's really why you're here. I'm not here to know you, you're here to know me, and learn from me and everything that I know. So yeah, I thought a Q&A would be nice, easy, kind of relaxed little video, kind of more of a chat, just so we can get to know each other better. So the first question I'm going to answer, what are your talents? Now this is a very broad question with many answers, because really everything I try at, I excel. I'm extremely talented. I'm very lucky that way. But I'd say one of my most extraordinary talents is that I can lick my weenus. Yeah, it's very impressive. Not many people can do that. Maybe in another video I'll show you. So question number 2, what advice would you give to God? Now, I don't think I really believe in like one God. I'm like super spiritual and like believe that everything is like the same as kind of like nothing. So yeah, I'm not sure I believe in like one God, but if there is a large man in the sky just like watching everything I do, I'm sure he's having a really good time. And if I did have any advice for him, I'd say he probably needs to be more Bea. Which is kind of an obvious answer, but like he's created perfection in me, and it seems like he's falling short making other people because no one seems to be quite as good, which means maybe I'm God. And the advice I give to myself is carry on being yourself. You're doing so well. Question number 3, what's it like being Bea? Now this is a great question. I really like this one. I'm very lucky in that I'm perfect. And how can I explain how good it is to be perfect? You know, it's like that dream that like you're in school or you're at work or you're just like walking down the street and like you look down and realize you're naked and like everyone's looking at you and they're like, oh my God, you look so good naked. That's basically my life, except I'm not naked all the time. So yeah, it's pretty fun. One day I hope that you'll get even close to being as happy as I am, but don't put too much pressure on that. It's probably not going to happen. I'm so relatable. Okay, next question, number 4. How do you feel about the north of England? Now, I'm sure it's like really nice and like really pretty and like wild, a bit like Jurassic Park, like untouched by humans, and it's been there since the dawn of time, just like being rugged and stuff. But a little while ago there was this, I'm going to just do a little history lesson here. I'm very knowledgeable about this kind of thing. There was a girl called Hadrian who built this wall between the north and south of England. I also think she might have invented yoga, because I know there's a YouTube channel called Yoga with Hadrian. So she was really busy, but she also built a wall between north and south to keep the northerners out of the south of England. And I kind of think we should keep it that way. I'm sure that the people who are from the north are like really nice and like really good people, but I can tell they're trying to talk to me and trying to communicate, but it just sounds like a lot of grunts and pointing. I really can't understand, and I don't think anyone really can. So I think it'll probably be best to like keep them beyond Hadrian's wall, and you know, they can go about living their life and we'll go about living ours, but being able to communicate fully. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, also I think that's what Game of Thrones is based on. Like, you're not meant to go north of the wall. Like, everything in life is telling you not to go north, so just listen, you know. Next question, how do I stop thinking about the void and my inevitable death? Now, the short answer really is you don't. Like, you always think about it. Just let it bubble away inside you, and that fear makes your heart beat faster, and that burns calories. So the more scared you are, the thinner you'll be, and that's really what we want at the end of the day. And the last question, which I think is a really interesting one, and something I think will give you a bit of an insight into me and, you know, the food that I eat and how I go about, you know, thinking about life and death. What is your death row meal? Now, I think you really have to think a lot about how you're going to go, and I'm not really sure how people die these days. Like, how does that happen? But I'm assuming that I'd be hanged, because I look really good and like it gives everyone the best view of me. And if you're going to be hanged, you kind of want to think about, you know, you want to do it gracefully. You want to kind of float down rather than just kind of drop, because that's not very attractive. So before, my death row meal would probably be like some spirulina or a wheatgrass shot. Just so, you know, everyone appreciates me when I'm hanging there. Also, you know, because everyone is looking at you, you don't want to pick anything that's going to make you bloated. So yeah, really think about that if you're going to get hanged. I might actually write a letter to the people on death row and tell them that. I think they'd find that really useful. So that is the end of that little Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And at the moment, I'm feeling very kind of like free and creative. So like, if you have any ideas of videos that you'd like me to do, just leave them in the comments down below. Like, we could do documentaries, exposés, yoga with Bea, cooking with Bea, a day in the life of Bea, like maybe like skincare and like makeup routines and hair care routines and stuff. Just to help you guys be slightly better people, you know, anything that's going to help you at the end of the day. So yeah, just leave any comments down below of anything you'd like me to do next. And as usual, like, subscribe and share this video with someone who you think needs to be more Bea. Bye guys.